So get into a comfortable seated position on your chair. Your hands may rest on your lap or on your knees. Make sure your feet are on the ground and your spine is tall and straight. We bring our chest up, shoulders down. Roll the shoulders down the back and then gently close down the eyes. Softening the muscles in the face and around the eyes and the jaw. There should be no tension in the jaw. Just arriving into the class, into the session today. Slowing down your breathing. If it's comfortable, just breathing in and out of the nose. Now noticing the air coming in and out of the nostrils. Maybe it's coming out of one nostril more than the other. Maybe one's a little blocked, one's a little more free. And now bringing your attention to the area just underneath your nostrils and just above your top lip. Just underneath the nostrils and above the top lip. Just this small area. Don't worry about anywhere else on the body, just concern yourself with this small piece of space underneath the nostrils, just above your top lip. Feeling that air coming in and out of the nostrils. If the mind wanders off, bring it back to this point again. And now moving the awareness to the top of your head, all the way up to the crown of your head. Moving down from the crown of the head, on the back and the sides, and the forehead. Down past the eyes and the ears, back of the head to the neck, down the face. The eyes are gently closed. The mouth is gently closed. There's no tension in the jaw. Down past the neck to the front of the shoulders, the collarbones, middle of the shoulders, and the back of the shoulders. Back to the chest, lower chest, to the ribs, down to the belly, and down to the hips. Now the sides of the body underneath the arms. And all the way down the left arm, past the elbow, to the wrist, and all the way down to the fingertips on the left hand. Feeling the temperature of the fingers on the left hand. And now the right arm, top of the right arm, past the elbow, forearm, to the wrist, and all the way down to the fingers on the right hand. And now feeling the temperature of the right hand. And now up to the base of the neck, the upper back, moving to the middle back, the lower back, all the way down to the tailbone. And now bring the awareness to the upper body, so everywhere from the waist up. And moving into the hips and the pelvis, and just the hip on the left side. Feeling the hip joint, front and the back of the upper leg on that left side, the front and the back of the left knee, moving down past the shins and the calves to the lower leg on that left side, down to the ankle, into the foot, into that left foot, and the toes on the left side, and each toe individually on that left foot. And now just concentrating on the left leg. Now moving on to the right hip, the right hip joint, and the upper leg on that right side, front and the back of the right knee, front and the back of the lower leg on that right side, and the ankle, and each toe individually on that right side. Now bring the awareness to the full right leg. And now starting at the crown of the head again, bring the awareness over the full body. Start at the head, and like water pouring down over your full body, all the way down to your toes, down to the fingertips and the left and the right hands, and all the way back up to the crown of the head. A full body scan, checking in with each part of the body, piece by piece, part by part. If that mind begin to wander off, just bring it back to the breath every time. Now, without moving a muscle, just come back into the body, come back into the breath. Now we bring our hands together and just rubbing the hands together just to generate some heat here. Placing the hands over the eyes. And then you can open the eyes into the hands and then look around the room first before you come back to the screen. Have a little look around, look for something familiar in your environment before coming back. Maybe you'll notice something that wasn't there, or something that needs to be cleaned. That can wait. This is more important now. Good. And when you're ready, come back to the screen. Good. So we'll start with small movements now, just bringing the chin down to the chest first. Just leaving the head hang down. And then looking up and down. And looking up. And then bring it back to the center. And looking over one shoulder. Back to the center. And over the opposite shoulder. All the time here, we're keeping our breathing nice and relaxed, breathing into our belly. Back to the center, looking over the opposite shoulder again. And last time. And back to the center. Good. Chin down to the chest now and just half circles here with the neck. Just going left and right. And if you want, you can go full circles, nice and slow. Think of making the neck really long. And then around the opposite way. And back to the center. Good. So let's leave the ear drop down to the shoulder on one side. Relax our shoulders here. If you feel you want a bit more, you can bring your hands to the side, or you can even hold on to the chair. Again, breathe into your belly here. This can be a big stretch on the traps and on the shoulders, on the neck here. Back to the center and drop it over to the opposite side. See if you feel a difference on that side. And back to the center. Opposite side again, dropping the ear down to the shoulder. If you want, you can just rest your hand on the opposite ear, so don't pull, just use the weight of the hand. And you can use this hand on the chair to anchor you down, or just rest it on your lap. Good, slowly release. And we'll go to the opposite side. Drop the ear to the shoulder. Again, if you want a bit more, just rest in the hand on the opposite ear. And release the hand and bring it back. Good. From here, leaving the hands fall by your sides. Arms hang heavy, and we bring the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Big, big circles here. And all the way back. Good, and reaching the hands out. And small circles here, really reaching through the fingertips. And around the opposite way. And around the opposite way. We'll get a bit bigger with the circles now this time. Bigger and bigger with those circles. And then reverse going back. And then getting smaller and smaller. And let's reach all the way up. And just reach over to one side. And over to the other side. And the other side again. And the other side. And back to the center. Good. So from here we'll actually just cross our arms like this. Imagine we're caught up to our waist or our belly button in concrete, okay? And we're going to move our shoulders around like this. All the way around with the shoulders, and then around the opposite way. So we're warming up the spine now, moving it around. And back to the center, good stuff. Let's go into the arms now. So putting your hand out like you're saying stop. Gently pull back the fingers. Just until you feel a stretch here in the forearms. And then point the fingers down, gently pulling the fingers back. And then just shake that hand out. And we'll go with the opposite side, opposite hand up, gently pulling the fingers back. And point the fingers down, gently pull them back. And shake the hands out. Interlock the fingers here, loosen the wrists out like this. And around the opposite way. And then pushing those fingers away, big stretch here. And release the hands. Good. So bring one hand, just one hand in front of the other. We'll round our shoulders here. Drop the head down. Really like pushing the hands away. Rounding that upper back. And then slowly come up. I'm going to bring the hands either behind our back or to our hips or our chair. We'll stick the chest out. Try and get those elbows back or even hands back behind you. Really open up the chest, shine the chest forward. And then relax. Shake out the arms and the hands. Stuff. I'm going to move on to the legs now. We're going to start with a leg extension. So we just straighten our knee and bring our foot back down to the ground. We're going to do 5 on each side first. So we straighten that leg out. So we feel the muscles here, our quads at the top of our leg, contract so they get a bit tight and stick out, and then we slowly bring it back. Okay, So make sure you're sitting up in your chair and you're comfortable. You can even hold on to the chair. If you have handles on your chair, even better. Slowly straighten out the knee. Squeeze the muscles at the top of your leg and then slowly bring it back down for 1 and up for 2 and up for 3 and 4 and up as high as you can and 5. Good. And down and relax. We'll try the opposite leg. Reach up, squeeze those quad muscles at the top of your leg and slowly back down. And up for 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. And down and relax. Just even loosen out the legs here. You feel the blood going into the muscles. Very good for the knees, to warm up the knees. This time we'll straighten our leg out, point our toe, and we'll go big circles around with our toe. Imagine you have a pencil in your toes, between your toes, and you're trying to draw a big circle with that pencil. Go for about 5 and then change direction for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. When you're ready, we'll change to the opposite leg. Point the toe, again drawing a big circle around with that toe for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and around the opposite way. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good. Just check out the legs here. Loosen those legs out. Good stuff. If you're fit and able, we're going to come to standing. If not, I'll give alternatives for people who are sitting. If you are standing, you're holding on to your chair. You can even put your chair sideways like this if you need to, or hold on to a wall or anything you have. For people who are standing, we're going to bring our knee up, our knees together, bring our heel up towards your bum and then back down. Heel up to the bum and back down. You're going to go for 10 of those and using your chair for balance. If we're sitting down, we're doing the same thing. We're just trying to bring our heel back and straighten our leg out. Heel back towards your bum, but you're sitting down. Okay, so we'll do 10 of those on each leg together. So stand up nice and tall, hold on to your chair, or if you're sitting down, hold on to the chair, bringing the heel up towards your bum. 4, you might feel this now in the back of the leg here in the hamstring. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Relax, shake the legs out. And let's go at the opposite side. Bringing the heel up and back for 2, 3, feeling it in the back of the leg and the hamstring, and 5. This is a hamstring curl, so it's working that back of the leg from your knee, back of your knee all the way up to your bum. 8, 9 and 10. Good. Shake the legs out, give it a little rest. Good stuff. So on this one, if you're standing up, you're holding on to your chair. We're just bringing one knee straight up as high as you can and bringing it back down. Straight up as high as you can and back down. We're doing the same thing if you're sitting down. You're bringing that knee up high, hold it for a second and slowly lower it back down. So don't just leave it slam down and drop. We're not stamping our foot, we're just controlling it. Up, hold it, 1, 2, and then slowly down. Up, hold it, 1, 2, and slowly down. We'll go for 10 of those on each leg, so 20 in total. So stand up nice and tall. You can even squeeze your tummy a small bit here. So we have a strong stance here. Lift up, hold it for a second or two, and then back down. If you want, you can change legs, or you can do 10 on the left and then 10 on the right. Good, up. 3. And 4. Good, take your time with it. Just lifting the knee up as high as you are comfortable with. It's about 6, good. 7. 8. 9. And 10, good, we're halfway there. This is a tough one, keep it going. 11. 12, keep holding on to that chair. 13. 14. 15. 16, almost there. 17. 18. 19, and last one, and 20, good. Just loosen out those legs again. Give yourself a little break here. It'll get you warm anyway. Good. So if we're standing, we're just coming up on our toes and then slowly down to our heels. Up on our toes, up on your tippy toes, like imagine you're reaching up to get something off the top shelf, and then slowly lowering down. So we're just doing calf raises here. Working the back of the legs. Same thing for sitting. You're just coming up on your toes and then slowly lowering back down. Good one here for the calves, the back of the ankles. Okay, so we're standing up nice and tall, up on your toes, slowly lowering down. We'll just go for 10 here. 2, up high on the tippy toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, control it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Again, loosen out those legs. Shake out the ankles. Good. If we're standing, you're holding onto your chair. You're dropping your head down between your shoulders, like this. And sitting, we have a few options here. You can just fold your arms like this and go forward, or if you want to try to reach down towards the ground, you can. Just make sure if you're sitting down, your legs are out wide, so you have enough room to go down. And we can just fold over like this, just loosening out the back. So whichever one, if you're sitting or standing. Leaving the head and the shoulders drop down. Taking a few slow breaths here. And then slowly coming back up. You might feel a bit dizzy after that, so just take your time coming up. And we'll actually take a seat after that. Good, so just fidget around, get comfortable, as comfy as you can. Good stuff. Okay, so we'll reach one arm up and the other arm is just going to fall down here to the side, or we can hold on to the chair. Look up to the hand and we'll reach as high as you can. Imagine trying to reach up to the ceiling and then fall over, keeping your sit bones on the ground, reaching over to the opposite side. And I want you to breathe in to the side of the body here. So feel the ribs expanding to that side, to the hand that's up. Breathing into the little muscles in between the ribs. And release. Good. Drop that hand down. And we'll go over to the opposite side. Reach the other hand up. Reach it up as high as you can. Look up to the fingertips and then reach it over to the other side. Again, breathing into the side of the body here. You can hold on to the chair if you need to. Breathing into those little muscles around the ribs. One more deep breath in and out, and slowly bring it back. Good stuff. Okay. So we want to finish with one more breathing exercise, and then just a short meditation then to see us out. This breathing exercise is a really good one for relaxing. It can be done at any time of the day. Or night, really good at night as well to calm you down. So it's alternate nostril breathing, so you'll be breathing into one nostril at a time. You'll be using your hand like this, so you'll be using your ring finger and your thumb, usually on your right hand. If your hand gets tired, you can just swap hands, so we'll go kind of like this. If this is too difficult, you can just use one finger or kind of go like this, but just for ease to swap between the nostrils. So I'll just demonstrate a round first, and then I'll do a few with you, and then you can try a few on your own. So gently, with sitting up tall first, gently block with your thumb, blocking the right nostril. So just pushing very lightly in here at the side to block off the septum. Inhaling through the left. Then with the ring finger, we gently block the left. Exhale out of the right. All the way out. Then we inhale through the right. So you're keeping the left blocked. Inhaling through the right. Gently blocking the right, exhale out through the left. And that's one full round. Each time you exhale out of the left is one full round. So I'm going to count you through about 5 rounds, and then you can do about 5 on your own, in your own time, and using your own breath as a guide. So let's gently block the right, and now the other hand can just rest on your lap wherever it's comfortable, and just making sure that your body is upright as well, so your spine is nice and tall. If you do start to slouch, just go up again and try to straighten up. So we'll gently block the right, inhale through the left. Gently block the left, exhale right. Inhaling right. Gently block the right, exhale left. Inhale right. Inhale left. Gently block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Gently block the right, exhale left. Inhaling left. Gently block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Gently block the right, exhale left. So closing down the eyes here as well helps you go a bit deeper and concentrate a bit more on the breath. So I'll count you through 2 more rounds. Inhaling through the left. Gently block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Gently block the right, exhale left. Inhaling left. Gently block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. And gently block the right and exhale out through the left. So just try even 2 or 3 rounds on your own. Make sure that you're sitting upright, body is relaxed, and you're just gently blocking the septum on one side or the other. And try and make the exhale as long as possible. Really draw out the out breath. So just do 1 more round, and when you're finished, just rest your hands on your lap. Keeping the eyes gently closed. Mouth is softly closed. There's no tension around the jaw or the mouth. Shoulders are relaxed down and back. Leaving the body sit heavy on the chair. Even feeling where the chair is touching your body. Feeling the pressure of the cushion on your back, the chair on your legs, or your feet on the ground. Just notice if there's a difference between now and when we started the class. Does the body feel a bit more relaxed? Does the body feel a bit more relaxed and at ease? A bit less in dis-ease? Keeping the eyes closed now. Let's come back to the breath first, without moving a muscle. Notice, is your breath shallow? Is it deep? You're breathing into the belly? Or are you breathing into the chest or the shoulders? Where is that breath going? Now again, starting at the crown of the head, working all the way down the body, all the way down the head, the face, neck, down the shoulders, down the left and the right arms, to the fingertips. From the front of the body, chest, down to the stomach, past the ribs, all the way down to the hips, the upper back, middle back, lower back and tailbone, and all the way down the left and the right legs, all the way down to the toes, down to the ground. And we're now working all the way back up to the crown of the head again, scanning the body piece by piece, part by part, all the way up and down. Now just going all the way down to the toes, and just give a little wiggle to the toes, movement into the feet and into the ankles, and now into the fingers, to the wrists, maybe into the elbows and the knees, gently waking up the body again, up into the hips, shoulders, stomach, into the neck, up and down, left and right, keeping the eyes closed for now. And then we'll bring those hands together, just rubbing the hands together just to generate some heat. Placing the hands over the eyes and then blink the eyes open into the hands. And look around the room first. Look for something familiar. Maybe you see a picture or a painting or a pet. And then last time, reach the hands up as high as you can. Bring those hands together and down, bowing. Namaste. Thanks for joining me for this chair yoga and breath work. Hope you have a great day.